Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you, so thank you so much for joining me today. Now I just wanted to say a little announcement. I don't have my subscriber count up, but I have reached a mark. I've reached 200 subscribers and I'm just so grateful for all of you that have decided to come and give your energy and your time to this channel. It just means the world to me. It just really helps me to do these readings, helps me to feel that this is actually of some use to people. And I feel so passionate about this, and I really love this. I really feel that this is something that I move forward in, and I'm able to help people with. So I'm so glad that I can get it to you. So thank you so much to all of you that have chosen to subscribe to me. And then also to all of you who have been watching, thank you so much for your beautiful energy. Today is the May the 14th, which is a Saturday, the day of Saturn. And also it is it's the day that the moon moves into Scorpio. We're just about to reach this. We're in the penultimate phase of this precursor to the lunar eclipse. So there is some intense energies that is like flying around. I don't know if you've noticed it. Definitely this week has been very intense, very draining. I found some things, old habits, patterns, desires, thought forms, addictions, things like that, could come into the fray and come and revisit you for some inane reason. Just observe it, just see, oh, hello, you're back, or something like that. Or maybe you notice a particular craving that's coming back. Just notice it and realize what kind of place you are in now. I find a really interesting exercise to do is if I am in a position, say for example there are some people who like to start who've quit smoking and then they want to start smoking again, just for an example. Just think about it and think like if you were to like smoke, and then think about how you would smoke and how it would be to like indulge in that habit again, and then to go to the extremes of that habit of where you wanted to quit, to the point of where you wanted to quit. And just think about that if you are thinking about starting up a particular habit. I definitely feel like that with drinking, because I gave up drinking about 3 years ago. I didn't give it up actually, the urge just left me. And that was after I did plant medicine, and I'd never intended to stop drinking. I actually really enjoy drinking and I do miss it, but there is no desire whatsoever like to drink, like there's none at all. So every time I think, oh yeah, I really enjoyed it, I think about the one thing that really made me want to give up, and that was, or want to step away from that, which was the hangover. And I'm so sensitive now that I get that way after I've had one drink. It's really, and I feel awful the next day. So unfortunately I can't do it, but I can use it in medicine kind of contexts. So anyway, without further ado, I'm reading the Rainbow Heart Tarot, and I'm also clarifying with the Mystic Martians Oracle. Just please be aware these are general readings, so only take what resonates, discard the rest, and let's see what Spirit has to say about your reading, or what Spirit has to say to us. As I looked at the clock, it was 2:22, so let's have a little look. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Okay, I'm going to stop there because there's a lot. Okay, Sun reverse, 6 of Cups. I just did this reading, but I had to redo it because I hadn't blessed it. The Moon reversed. Interesting, Sun and Moon reversed. Ace of Wands, wow. Okay. Four of Wands reversed. Sun and Four of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. 7. Wow. Did I shuffle these properly? You saw me shuffling them. Okay. So we've got 3 cards that were here in the last reading. Three of Swords and Judgment. Wow, this is a bit of a powerhouse of a reading. Can you see all of that? Because that's quite, yeah, there's quite a lot there. Okay, right, so the message is similar though. Moving on from pain is going to be the best thing for you in this respect. And I think there is an impetus to move forward beyond that. I feel like you are really able to move forward, and you're doing the best you can. And it is quite a difficult situation, but you know that it's going to put you into a better perspective, and it's going to put you in a better space to be able to receive what you need. You have got this ability to look at your past, to see what worked, to let go of the rest, and to move forward. You do have the moon reversed. The moon reversed here says that there is some unconscious energies which you do not know about. You know nothing about this. You know, there's some things that you do not know about, and I think that the sooner that you let that go, that you don't know about it. I do also see, I don't know, there may be some kind of aspect either of your personality or yourself, maybe a thought form, could be also a person. I don't know, I'm getting everything here, because usually it would be like either an aspect of your personality, or this is the basic kind of meaning of the Page of Pentacles, or like, yeah, if it's any of the court cards, they are an aspect of your own personality, or they are someone else. And what I'm getting here is someone who might want to like play with that. And I'm thinking either it could be a person or it could be a thing. So it could be somebody that may like be promising you or trying to kind of make, you know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing like a return of a possible relationship, because we've got the Three of Swords here. It's almost like there is somebody from the past that wants to come back and reconcile. This also could be, and this is so out there, but you know, go with me here. It could be due to a returning and a recurring thought pattern, so which isn't too out there, but you know what I mean. Like it's a bit harder to understand when it's in an abstract form. But in the respect of this page, it could be like something that really seems quite appealing, and it's kind of causing you to veer off course. So interesting. We've got two aces here. We've got the sun and the moon, and we've got Judgment. Powerful, powerful cards here, my friends. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like player energy is going on, and I'm not talking about just in the form of like, you know, somebody who's playing with your emotions. I'm talking about maybe the idea of something that is playing with your emotions, you know, maybe the you know, maybe you're in want of a better word, you know, the sexual energy is quite intense, so you're needing to exercise that in a certain way. I would be careful about you, just you know, don't feel like you have to go back to relationships and revisit relationships that you felt that were kind of all right. You know, there was some kind of happiness that you had there, but it wasn't all of that. There's something else that's happening underfoot. This person could be also seeing other people. They could be trying to undo your hard work, in the respect of how you've gotten over stuff, and like you're creating and you're giving stuff. I kind of think that you'll have the right attitude to it. I think you'll have the right what is it? You'll have the right, like, you'll take the right action. That's what I'm trying to say. But whatever this new thing is being offered to you by this Page of Pentacles, I don't think it's honest. There's hidden agendas going on here. And particularly with this moon, I feel like somebody's trying to maybe find their way not only back into your life, but maybe maybe back somewhere else as well. So yeah, and this is flexible, so it's fluid, so it doesn't mean that it's, you know, just about, you know, maybe, you know, I'm just feeling like X energy coming back. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. But if it's not an old ex, it could be an old idea that gave you a lot of like satisfaction. It could be an old habit. You know, I was talking about smoking earlier, not necessarily that, but like it could be a type of chocolate, or it could be like maybe an activity that you were doing. Maybe it's being on your phone too much. I don't know, whatever it is, but like we had devil energy earlier in the earlier reading, and I just thought that was interesting because it seems to me that there is you will get temptation. It feels to me that there's temptation, but you realize here that it's not, particularly with this Ace of Swords here, you realize it's not that. You realize it's not all it's cracked up to be. And I've just got the feeling that you will be able to like move beyond that. I just get a real sense of you understanding that this has a lot of hold over you. There may be a sense of you, there may be things happening underneath the surface. There may be things happening behind your back that you don't know about, but you know what? You're over it. You're over it. And as I looked at my clock, it just said 11:11. Wow, my time. So yeah, you're over it. So they'll come back to you, but just remember the agenda. I feel like, yeah. Wow. This is really interesting. Really, really interesting. Excuse me for the kind of blatant analogy that I'm going to use, but you know, when sexual energy is occurring from behind, like when you're in a certain position, this is the view, so to speak. Yeah, this is the view. So something can be coming from behind. So just be aware of that. Just be aware something coming from behind. And it seems to me like it could be someone that, you know, wants to do some things. Anyway, like in a good way. Like, well, not in a good way, but I think like they want to... Can I say this? Like basically they'd like to get to you in a sexual way, and they'd like to dominate you. Yeah. But I think there's a bit of a... It's not a very... Like, it could be happy, but it's not what you want. It's not really what you want, and you'll make the correct decision. Oh, wow, the pentagram, and it was reversed. Oh, my God. So, and the pentagram reversed, what is that? That's the devil, right? So, pentagram is harmony, protection, idealism. So, with it reversed, that tells me that there's some strong sexual energy that's going on here, and you are going to need to use your discernment. How, like, we've got such sexual images here. We've got the Ace of Wands, we've got the moon here, and this particular moon. We also have this, this 11 of Wands. Sorry, not 11 of Wands, this 4 of Wands, but it has the symbol of 1111. And we also have the 7 of Pentacles, which has this particular image of a pregnant woman. So I'm just thinking that there's a lot of fertility. If any of you, please, if you are going to do anything, just use protection. That's all I'm saying, because there's a strong possibility that something could happen, and that something could be made. That's what I'm feeling. But otherwise, but also feeding and indulging in those certain indulgences. It could be an addiction to like porn or something, just something strange like that. But like, it's kind of, I don't know, with this double sun and 4 of Wands, there's this sense of like, it's a clouded happiness. It's not a real happiness. It's a temporal happiness. And what you want, and I know that you want something long term. You want something bigger. That's why the 7 of Pentacles is reversed. And the 3 of Swords says to me that you do not want to mess around. You don't want this kind of temporal sense of pleasure. You want something long term, and you're answering the call. This divine sense, you're moving on, you're moving forward, and you're taking things into your own hands, and you want something tangible. You don't want a quick fix. You want something long term. But there is a lot of fire here. There's a lot of sexual energy. Channel it well, my friends. Channel it well. I'm not saying don't go out and do this stuff, but just remember, it could be channeled in a different way. And also what's really interesting is that we've got a web kind of formation here. So you could be kind of like stuck in this web of thinking. See the bigger picture. I think that's the key advice for today, seeing the bigger picture. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed that reading. This was really cool. I really liked it. If you did like it as well, please give it a thumbs up. Again, thank you to everyone who's tuned in and gave me your energy. I'm sending you all the love in the world, and have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.